Alright, Cheerios time. This is a mulligan, though. This is a keeper. As a matter of fact, this hand's kind of sweet. We're fetching that away, so it doesn't matter. This could be a turn 2 hand. Ooh, yuck. Don't want... it's kind of tempting to keep one of them, but no. And drew it anyways, look at that. Alright, so this hand might win on turn 2. I'd love our opponent to just play a tap land. Like, show me Raging Ravine. How about that? Creeping Tar Pit, I'll accept. I don't actually know if this hand has what it takes to go off on turn 2, but it is worth trying. Depending, obviously, on what our opponent does here. Play Glistener Elf and die. Huh, okay. Could be any number of things, but we're going to see what we can do here. Yuck. I say yuck. That's obviously fine, but... Alright, we need Mox Opal Retract, which we don't have, so we're not going to win this turn. So, given that, I may as well just pass. Play the Pure Steel next turn and then keep going. Maybe once it became clear... Well, I guess it didn't matter because we drew another Kite Shield or whatever, but... Opponent might be on Infect, it's hard to know. Alright, let's go ahead and clear our deck out as much as possible here. This is actually sweet because it allows us to Serum Visions first. It is worth noting that this is legendary. Alright, we don't need that, and that's fine. So that'll draw us more cards. Pure Steel Paladin is not legendary, but SRAM is. Alright, here we go. See if we can get there on turn 3. Is there Grape Shot? Alright. So we can actually... Oh, this is going to be sweet. And maybe I sequence these slightly wrong. I mean, our opponent's probably not sitting on anything, but it's worth noting that we can equip this to here for free and net a mana this way. So now we can actually Swan Song something. Dang it. Well, okay, thank gosh, we got the Mox. So we're good now. We should be able to turn 3 him without an issue now. I think I probably sequenced that wrong. Maybe I should have added blue mana or something. But he's pretty dead here. Alright, so we got him on turn 3. We actually don't know what he's playing. Infect seems likely. But honestly, it could be anything. Alright, there's the Grape Shot. Oh, we already had the Grape Shot. Way over here. Got them all. Down to 16 cards in our deck. Yeah, let's make sure we get enough. Even if we're overkilling a little. Better to overkill than, like, I don't know, have something weird happen. Alright, let's Grape Shot him. Alright, there's white mana, there's red mana, and there's a Grape Shot at the face. Now we click same targets a lot. We have to spam a bunch of buttons to actually kill somebody with a Grape Shot, which is kind of annoying. But I guess it's worth it. I guess that's an acceptable price to pay for Grape Shotting somebody for 23 on turn 3. Alright. F6 for the win. Now, our opponent just did nothing, so we actually have no idea what he's playing. Because Forest, Misty Rainforest, Noble Hierarch would lead you to believe in that it's Infect, but we don't actually know. And him not playing anything there is sort of odd. So, but regardless, get some of this business in here. I think the silences are actually going to be best. Board these out. I want another Noxious Revival in this deck so badly. Over Swan Song, even. I don't know what we'd cut, but excuse me. I don't even hate Swan Song here, to be honest. It's basically sort of functions as it's basically a silence. If he has a counterspell or whatever. Cut these. Yeah, this sideboard has a lot of work because there's certainly I don't think you'd only. I think you want more Noxious Revival than anything else because it has so much more flexibility than some of this other stuff, and discard spells are the hard part. But we usually only need one Echoing Truth. I guess sometimes you need two. I have run into Leyline plus Chalice. Um, so maybe you want two Echo. You do want multiple Echoing Truths on the board. But I actually think there's a lot of different directions you can go with the sideboard. Now the problem is your deck is so all in, you can't really transform with the sideboard, which is what you'd want to do a lot of the time in a deck like this. So that's sort of unfortunate, but maybe we could turn into a Tempered Steel deck. No, probably not. Maybe a graveyard-based deck? Is there any way you could sideboard into a graveyard deck with all these artifacts? Time Sieve, perhaps? Could you become a Time Sieve deck? That wouldn't even do anything, though, would it? I don't think so. Basically, the way transformational sideboard works, and a lot of times people do it. They'll be like, oh, I have a transformational sideboard. That's so cool, without understanding the purpose of it. The reason you play transformational sideboards is that say you're playing Molira combo. This is whatever a graveyard-based combo deck, right? So your deck's very weak to graveyard hate, and you play game one and you crush them with your graveyard deck. In game two, you know they're bringing in all the graveyard hate to mess with you, and that's when you transform into your Through the Breach deck or your Ramp deck or your different kind of combo deck, whatever. So that they've boarded in, Grafdigger's Cage or Rest in Peace or something, and it does nothing against you, and you've killed cards in their hand. This hand's real interesting, but I'm going to keep it. It's got a lot of pieces we like. We just need to draw what we have the most of in our deck, which is zero cost things. Like that. Anyways, that's the purpose of a transformational sideboard. So when I see a deck that's just so incredibly all in like this, that's sort of what I look at. Also, he's... Oh, God. Oh, God. I still have no idea what our opponent's playing, but I know that we can't beat that card. We have to Echoing Truth it. Which is quite awkward given that we we played this game. We just sideboarded in the one. I just talked about we only need one. I had no idea what he was playing. That's sort of the point, right? Jeez. Well, okay. The problem is the equipment we do play in this deck is so bad that there's nothing else you can do in replacement of it. I guess we'll pay one for this here Kite Shield? Question mark? Oh, he's got the path. Oh, and I got our basics out. Oh, well, the blowouts are real all over the place. Whatever. Yeah, we got a Kite Shield. That's fine. Just wait till I get a creature. It's going to have +0, +3. Now, we're obviously boarding in path now that we know he has this. Spellskite. This all seems horrible. I'm just scooping. We're not going to beat this. We're at 13 already. I'm just going to save us 5 minutes. We're not beating those two cards. However, now I know what to sideboard in. And it's Eastpath Exiles. And... Jeez. Those cards are all so good against me. This is terrifying. You're gonna need some more Echoing Truths. I don't know. They still activate abilities with this, right? Yeah. This is so bad for us. Like, if I cut any more of the... This is terrible. Swan Song, get out of here. Whatever. I'll play 61. No fear. Honestly, I just have no idea how I'm supposed to board. He played a lot of cards that just terrify me. This is a keep, though. Favor of the Mighty goes a long way towards protecting Fierce Paladin. It won't protect it forever necessarily, but it does do a lot of work. It's not going to help us against Athalia, though. But that is a problem for another card. Do you have a mana dork? Yep. Yeah, it seems like he's just hate bears, I guess. He's got a lot of answers for us. Alright, well, if he doesn't play a Thalia here, we get to try to win next turn, I guess. There's no way I'm that lucky, right? Noble Hierarch's got protection from all colors, though. You won't be mutagenic growthing this. Alright, one time no Thalia. No whammies, let me try to win on turn 3. Please? Please, opponent? He's tanking. Sort of, and he took like 10 seconds. It's not exactly tanking. He was reading Favor the Mighty, that's what he was doing. Oh my gosh, okay. That's super beatable. We might be able to do this. Need to draw a Retract, basically. Look at me, I have the protection now. Alright, let's see what we can draw. We're basically looking for a Retract. Retract would be the dream. Honestly, if we draw a Retract, we probably win this turn. Not Retract. And I just messed up. I was supposed to fetch, but I'm a bad and I didn't. And then I drew a land and got punished for it. One of the things you want to do with this deck is always fetch mid comboing off. To thin your deck out. And we got punished for it by drawing another card there. Now we have several things going for us here. For starters, this Pure Steel Paladin is a 2/14 with protection from all colors, reach vigilance, and tap to add a mana. And I'll go ahead and play the Mox so we can pay for the tax on a Thalia if he plays that. So we did not win on turn 3. However, we have a 2/14 with a lot of protection. And we actually can't path Thalia because it too would have protection from all colors. What's really scary is if he plays a 3-drop, which takes away the protections, and then plays and then paths our guy or whatever. But that didn't happen. Sure, flip away. What a terrible draw. Interesting. Confirmed mana cost of this is still 2. Now that we have paths to burn here, I'm going to go ahead and path the Hierarch in his upkeep just to limit his mana in his main phase. We could very well be dead here because we did not win. Oh god. It's so awkward because we played this to protect our guy from his path, but now... But now he plays Thalia, which has protection from all colors as well, and it just backfires on us. Am I not supposed to... Maybe I'm not supposed to board this in here? Maybe I'm just supposed to board it in against Grixis or something, but they could outpace it. I have no idea. I know that Thalia is going to be very difficult to beat. Huh. I mean, maybe we'll just beat him to death. So somehow I guess we want him to play a 3-drop, but not have anything else. Play a 3-drop, take away the protection, so we can path his Thalia, but then not have a removal for our guy. This seems real bad for us. Do I have reach? Oh, I do have reach. Joke's on you, buddy. We're playing fair magic here, and we're going to win. We can sort of draw through. We have lots of mana to pay for these 0 mana artifacts for now. A lot of good draws. Okay. So how deep do I want to go here? That's sort of the question. That's what I wanted, yeah. All right. Make sure we have a 220 now. Go ahead and get in there. Now we get to flip this thing back, right? Yep. Boom, down to 12. Got him, coach. Well, next turn we can place. This is actually how we get around the Thalia in theory, I guess. Maybe I actually don't really know if we have a plan. We place Ram. We start varying our equipment, and then we have two 220s, and we attack. Oh, in fact, fetch from all colors. Ooh, which he probably doesn't. He hasn't. He can attack without. We can attack with impunity because this thing has a color. So he actually is winning the race, sort of. Maybe we're just gonna race him to death. He was winning the race. He might not be now. And heck, we're the one with removal that we can't play on any of his guys. All right, get in there, SRAM. And we can grape shot for like a little. You know, whatever. Noxious Revival could be good. Look, we even have the Mox Opal to... Alright, let's get in there. Get in there, 220. We have the Mox Opal to make green mana for it to save life. I'm not going to... Well, I can play the next one, right? I just can't play anything after that. This might allow me to hit a land drop. Because this means I can play Revival or Path. So this seems fine. Hitting a land wouldn't be bad here, so... Retract is actually not so helpful. In that it does nothing, as a matter of fact. So what I want to do here is attack him for 4 next turn, then play 4 0-mana spells, play a land, and play Grape Shot to kill him. That's what we want to do. We have a way to victory. We have a path to victory here. And now we have 2 of these. So if he does play a 3-drop... Uh-oh. Okay. Well, look at that. We get another turn. And we get Echoing Truth, our own Favor of the Mighty. So that we could path the Thalia. But honestly, I think we're just going to attack him to death. Now, what we are doing is showing him that he can't block this. Which he probably has not realized that he could have just... Obviously, he hasn't realized he could have just been killing us. Sure. You want to hit our Favor of the Mighty. So you can kill our SRAM. I accept. Because that means I will combo. Heck, SRAM's going to trade with him anyways. Good, he's even blocking with the one I'm pathing anyways. Now, see, he should have played around this and blocked with one of these guys. Maybe I didn't play this entirely right. Maybe I should... No, I don't know. It's hard to know exactly. I liked it when we were just going to attack him for 4 and kill him. You attack for 4 2 turns in a row and kill him. That was way more fun. I mean, now I'm just going to combo. Okay, or maybe I'm not. Do I... Oh, we have retract, so we're fine. I'll just retract now. With this guy. I should have made mana with Mox Opal, though. Give me back. Maybe he'll respond, and then I can have priority. I can even do weird stuff here, like bounce Echoing Truth, or use Echoing Truth to bounce something back to my hand. Nope, I just messed up. Oh well, that's fine. Which I would do. We have not played this optimally. We haven't played around all the things we could play around. He should be dead, though. Now, this is not optional. you got to keep that one in mind. This one is, I believe. Yes, so we can turn this off if we're in danger of decking ourselves at some point. I don't know what our opponent is doing. God, I really just wanted to attack him for 4 2 turns in a row because we have protection from all colors. Oh, he wants to path our guy. That doesn't matter. Sure. Boom, we even have a land to get. Alright, we should be golden now. Continue to go off here. There's a retract, so that's good. That means we can go ahead and just Serum Visions. Just dig until we find a grape shot to win the game. With the retract, I don't even need to play this Pierce Seal or whatever. Not going to matter. Now, there's just the one grape shot left in our deck, right? So maybe... Well, we did bottom something with Serum Visions already. So we know it's not the bottom card of our deck. Alright, retract everything back. That's a lot of cards in our hand. In fact, we have to scroll. We've unlocked the the achievement, the scroll achievement on Magic Online, where you have to scroll to find the rest of your hand. In fact, it's probably not even showing us the rest of our hand. Is there a... Oh, there's a silence. Alright, sweet. I will play the silence. Alright, resolved. He's just F6'd. Have to keep scrolling here till we find the grape shot. There it is. Alright, where's that other Mox? Play this Mox. I guess it doesn't... I was saying I'm playing around stuff or whatever. But we've already silenced him, so it doesn't matter. Alright, grape shot you, buddy. That was so much more fun the other way, though, right? It would have been so much better to have protection from all colors, attacking for 4 turn. Now, the real question, and I don't actually know the answer to this. All right, we got there. Would he have won the race before we actually just won the game straight up? I honestly think he might have. I think if he'd just been attacking us for 4 and 6, he would have won that race since all the creatures had protection from all the colors. This is an interesting game, though. That's for sure. I guess that's one of the reasons why you play some sort of crazy fringe deck like this, because your opponents won't always play optimally because they won't have any idea what the heck your cards do. We played Favor of the Mighty, a rare from Lorwyn, that, as you can tell from the art, was made for the the giant tribe in Lorwyn. So even a tribal enchantment, so it'll power up that Tarmogoyf. But that's a sweet one. So I guess it's hard to know how cards like this work if you haven't seen them before. So that was Cheerios. We did it. We even had to scroll through our hand on Magic Online. Achievement unlocked. So nice match, good game. Let's move on to the next one.